Everything nowadays looks the same, from a, I don't know, a Ford to a Jaguar, really. There's something, you know, there was some style back then. Now everything is just ugly. Like old cars, so do a lot of restorations, and mostly for myself, but the odd time customers do ask me to do something. Grabbing a piece of metal and forming it, it's just exciting. I made an all aluminum car from sheets of aluminum. You know, I had other cars that I kind of modeled it around. I don't think anyone really realizes how much time is involved. Like the windshield frame on that car alone, I think I spent 20 hours on. So, okay, this one's a 36 Chevy that I bought years ago, just found it locally. Thought I liked it, and then when I got it back, didn't really think it was that nice of a looking car. In this area through the car, I took 6 inches out of the body. So it, you know, it's 6 inches shorter from this line down. And then I took another 4 inches out of the roof. So this car is 10 inches shorter. It's just really different compared to other cars out there. I've really cut a lot of metal out of it, made it a lot sleeker. I've driven this thing everywhere. I've been to Texas a couple times, and New Mexico, Vegas. Behind you is the 35 Pontiac I'm currently working on. In 35, most of the inner structure of this vehicle was wood. So I've had to make an outside skeleton. I've built inner fenders here. To stamp this thing in, we had this laser cut. It won't fit exactly because there's stuff in the way, but you can see how that was on there. And then put into that Pullmax machine and stamped in with the rubber. There's just a lot of trial and error. This here is a buck that I've built to try and copy that fender. That's an original fender off of the Pontiac down there. But I kind of want to make some changes, and I didn't want to cut up the original one. This is kind of the start. So on the wall there is, I don't know if I would call those failures or successes, but they're not being used for anything. I usually work outside of my skill set, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. But stuff like this is just, I don't know, has so much more style and a lot more fun. Yeah. Bringing them back to life.